Azerbaijan, to be followed by Czechia.
Madam Chair and dear colleagues, finalizing the draft of the International Convention on countering the use of information and communication technologies for criminal purposes is an important step forward in the collective and confident efforts to follow digital development. The road to this point wasn't without difficulties. All the disagreements expressed over the past years regarding creating international legal standards are a wonderful manifestation of international democracy. The world community is awaiting the creation and entry into force of this convention, which will cover a large part of social relations in modern era. The fundamental approach and provisions to the draft convention have been analyzed through application in practice by Azerbaijani side, which utilize them in legislative reforms. We are especially grateful that all our suggestions have been considered during this period. Azerbaijan highly appreciates the tireless work and dedication of the committee and all participating states and multi-stakeholders. One of the main issues of the agenda is the possibility of using the traditional definitions of existing conventions and introducing new definitions. It is desirable that the new convention doesn't create an obvious conflicts with existing international documents, but harmonizes with them. More than 70 member states have ratified the Budapest Convention and incorporated its language, including definitions, into their national laws. On the other hand, in radically changing circumstances and conditions, the creation of necessary and modern international law shouldn't be limited by rigid constraints. We consider complementary and development provisions that respond to the new challenge refined over the past periods to be completely reasonable. We consider revising the draft's general principles of international cooperation provision, limiting the scope norms on the international cooperation through special emphasis on serious crimes stipulated in other UN conventions may pose considerable challenge in applying the legal possibilities provided by the convention. In addition to considering the criminalization of cybercrimes as important and successful, it should also be noted that the absence of listing other crimes committed through ICT in the convention doesn't hinder each country's internal norm-making process in this regard. We are at the final stage where the current differences in approach are no longer rigid and do not prevent the finalization of the draft convention. Let us take advantage of this remarkable opportunity that will become the cornerstone to collective security in cyberspace. Today, cybercrime is a borderless threat. Serious hopes rest on the Convention to protect public and individual interests in the new era of constant digitization, demonstrating the high value and effectiveness of collective efforts and not serving polarization, inequality, disinformation, and neocolonialization. Our shared commitment to creating a solid framework for a better, safer world and broad international cooperation remains unchanged. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much.